All right, we're gonna get straight into it. This is a floppy. You guys should already know. This is a full C stand. I'm gonna show you a few ways on how to mount this sucker. All right, just depending on where your direction. Everything is always on the right hand side. Pretty straightforward and simple. This is your first way. Always gonna be like to block out some light from up top. It's gonna be your second way. That's gonna be your flop. Your third way. It's gonna be like a courtesy. Sometimes we use this method to block out overheads if they're really high. Um, Sometimes like street lights, parking dead lights, lights that are just really high. Sometimes we'll use this technique. We'll also use this technique for like a courtesy if the sun is just shining really bright. We'll use this technique to cover up the director's monitor or even give the camera some assistance when steady cam because it gets the screens get really bright and it's kind of hard to see. So we'll use this as a courtesy. Let's just say we're indoors. So we're indoors. I like to take my arm and take it to the bottom, like so, and then I'll mount my flag at the bottom. And we'll start off like that because if you're in the house is probably like 6 or 8 feet, the ceilings. And we'll start low like this, and then we can get it up high as needed, but we can get it as low as we need it as well. Hit it with the flop really low. And then sometimes you want to save space, you can bring the arm closer to the stand. And same way, so everything can be straight and lined up. Sometimes when we here, I'm gonna show you another technique. Sometimes like we want to black out windows from the outside, and this is technique can help you achieve that. You can bring and make your C-stand arms like this. We mount. Oh yeah, make sure you got the sandbag on though. Sorry about that. I'm just going too fast. All right, we find the hole. All right, we lock it in, and by us doing it like this, we can ultimately push against a wall or push against a window just by doing this like that. Here, I'm gonna lock it in. Here, I'll show you guys. And then sometimes the C-stand can't get up on the wall because of the large leg, of course. So with this, we can get back far, or let's just say like you may have like some bushes in the way, or maybe like like some stones or like a waterfall outside. You know what people have in their yards around their windows, but we use this technique to kind of push it. And here, let's do that flop. And I can push it up in the wall, just like that. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then sometimes when you have it too close in, lock that. You have this arm sticking out. Sometimes people can run into it, and that's not pretty, especially if it's a walkway. The walkway is right here, and people have to duck. And sometimes you can put a tennis ball right there, but to help with that, you can make the arm go down like this. And it's pretty much the same way. Here, I'm gonna back it off. I'm gonna unloosen this just a little bit. I'm gonna hold on to the flag. Then I'm gonna unloosen this. I'm gonna just drop it down low. Drop it down low. Same thing. Block it up top. Lock it down bottom. And it's pretty much the same thing. And you push it closer to the wall with this arm right here. So there. Unlock that, and you can push it against the wall, and it's plush. Yeah, man, that's a few ways on how to mount a 4x4 floppy. If you got any other ways of mounting it, please share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Everything G&E. Peace.